Hi, Jaipal.
Hi, Professor.
So, what time will I can start?
Yeah, we will start in maybe 2 minutes. There are still
Okay.
people are joining, so
All right.
yeah. Thank you to all the participants for joining in time. Please allow me for the 2 more minutes so all the people can join. I have just sent the reminders to the our colleagues and also the our country participant and the members. Colleagues, I think we can start. I think we have at least almost one person from the most of the countries. So uh, we can start and maybe in 5-10 minutes, all of them will join. Okay, so dear colleagues and the uh, our support partners in the active in this Asia region, welcome to our 2025 annual network meeting for the Asia Transparency Network. And I extend my warmest greeting to the all the participant joining us from the different countries of the Asia and also the our global support providers. So as you know, 2024 has been a landmark year for the climate transparency in our region. And with starting of this meeting, I would like to particularly commend the 12 countries, those who have submitted the first BTR within the timeline of the 31st December. These countries are the Bhutan, Brunei, Cambodia, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, Maldives, Mongolia, Pakistan, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and the Thailand. So we are very grateful for this support, and this dedication set inspiring example for the other region also. And I also want to express my strong support and encouragement to the remaining countries who are almost in the final stages of the BTR preparation. CBIT-GSP is already in touch with these countries, and within a few couple of months, you will receive the BTR from the remaining countries also. So this will be a very good example, or you can say initiative uh, from the Asia region. And this enhanced transparency framework is, we can say, it's not just an obligation, but opportunity for all of us to showcase our commitment in the climate action. And today's meeting, it's the outline, and we can say the agenda is to do what activity that we have conducted in 2024, and also our journey together in this last year and the upcoming year has been marked by so many capacity building activities, and also the exchange sessions, targeted technical support that we have provided to all of you. And all of these efforts have been possible. Special thanks to the unwavering support of our partners also, and also the active engagement of all the member countries, those who trust the CBIT-GSP and given us some responsibility for the any kind of the task in preparation of the BTR, whether it is a review or the uh, even filling the CTF table, CRT tables, or any question related to the flexibility, anything that you trust, and you trust us, and you ask for our support, even it is a minimum support, and we have delivered. So that's the intents of our today's meeting. And as we gather today, we will also not only celebrate the achievement, but also our plan for the 2025, which will be also the important year to deal with the another activities in the transparency. So your experiences, your insight are crucial in shaping our future initiative of this 2025, and hope our activities align with your national priority and the challenges that you have faced in the first BTR. With this, I will invite my colleague, our transparency advisor, Ms. Khetswe Khumalo, from the UNEP Copenhagen Climate Center for the opening speech, and then we will continue for the next 2-hour session to engage and discuss and share the experience of the 2024 and plan for the 2025. So I would like to welcome my colleague, Ms. Khetswe Khumalo from the UNEP Copenhagen Climate Center to give an opening speech.
Thank you, Jaypal. I don't know, it's morning here in Copenhagen. I assume it's afternoon there. Colleagues, esteemed partners, friends across the Asia region, good afternoon. And thank you very much for making time to come and attend this very important annual network meeting for the Asia Transparency Network under the CBIT-GSP. We are very excited to have reached this point in time this year, where we are looking forward to see how we can support the Asia Transparency Network further in their transparency efforts. Before getting to, I think Jaypal has already mentioned why we are here today. I think we want to acknowledge the significant milestone under the ETF that many countries have already achieved in the Asia region, with the ETF being now fully operational, and with the deadline of the first BTR reports now already behind us, which was December 31st. And I particularly want to recognize the leadership and commitment of the 12 countries that have already submitted their first BTR. And this is a huge commitment that the countries have shown in demonstrating the region's dedication to climate action and transparency. And also to those countries that are still working on their first BTR, we understand the complexity of this task. And as Jaypal has already mentioned, CBIT-GSP and its partners stands ready to support you as you work towards finalizing your BTR. And those countries that have not started, we are here to support you, and I hope that you will ensure that in 2025 at least you are able to start this opportunity and ensure that you are working towards preparing your reports. And to further say that we are not only just focusing on BTR. Of course, BTRs are very important under the Paris Agreement, but we also know that countries still have commitments under the convention to submit their national communications. So we are here also to support you if you are still working on your national communication or be it BTR. So CBIT-GSP support every step of the way, and we provide technical assistance and share with you also capacity building opportunities from our other partners that we work with, and also provides a platform for peer-to-peer learning where we facilitate countries learning from each other. And I know that many countries also are engaged in the process of revising their nationally determined contributions. And I would like to urge you, as you work on that, also to consider the synergies between the BTR process and the NDC process. And as already mentioned, I think many times that the linking the two critical processes creates a more integrated and coherent approach to climate action at national level, and actually helps you understand in terms of how you are progressing on your commitments, and also help you understand where the gaps are and also where opportunities are. So I would like to encourage countries that if you have different teams, different institutions working on these processes, to see how you can align these efforts and ensure that the analysis and the data that is being collected both for the BTR is able to inform your work going forward under the NDC processes. And as CBIT-GSP and its partners, we stand ready to provide support and also to help you see these linkages if you need us to do that. And we want to ensure that we are working together. And I think it has already been mentioned under the COP decision that many countries want to move towards sustainable reporting processes, and establishing robust transparency system and investing in continuous technical and institutional capacities becomes very essential for long-term success of this process. So you have the support, and all the partners are ready to ensure that you are able to meet your immediate reporting needs, whether you are initiating the process or you are advancing the process or you are finalizing the process. Please do reach out to us and ensure that you get the support that you need. And I also like to encourage countries that under the CBIT-GSP, we established the Climate Transparency Platform. And this is a platform for all countries, for transparency support providers, for transparency practitioners. And there's quite a number of benefits in ensuring that you use this platform. And countries can use this platform to ensure that your climate reports are available publicly in the platform, and also to use the platform to actually request any support that you need. And the platform also serves as a comprehensive resource for many transparency guidelines, guidebooks that are developed by our different partners. And in the platform last year, while countries were working towards their first BTR, we revised the community of practice and provided an Ask the Expert feature in the platform, where countries are able to pose questions and engage with global community experts in transparency or peers from different countries to ask burning questions, or questions that can be easily be asked in terms of how you actually move forward in some of the challenges that you have had in preparing your BTR. Please continue to use this platform, and it is a very valuable resource for learning and sharing experience, and also finding common solutions to challenges that you might have. And we are trying also through the training sessions that we have across different countries and also at the regional level to upload all the training material. So the platform really has many resources that countries can benefit from. As we look ahead in 2025, I think it's very important to reflect also on the achievement that we have had, and congratulations to many countries that have actually shown commitment in leveraging the support that CBIT-GSP and its partners are offering to countries. There's quite a lot of achievement that we have achieved in the last year, and thank you to that commitment to countries. And also I would like to recognize the efforts that our partners have actually ensured that we leverage each other's strengths and make sure that we are delivering collaboratively and in partnership. And I want to explicitly spell out the support that we have received and the partnership that we are enjoying with FAO, UNDP, UNEP, the government of Australia, the government of the USA through the US EPA, the UNFCCC and PADPA, that we have been able to support countries in Asia in their different transparency efforts. So these partners have been very instrumental to ensure that the CBIT-GSP not only meets its objective, but also countries are able to receive the needed support to ensure that they put together their transparency report. And this is really commendable, and we are looking forward to actually advancing our partnership and collaboration to ensure that also in 2025, we are able to deliver impactful support to countries. I also want to recognize Jaypal, the coordinator for the Asia Transparency Network. I think he is the guy that you know, that you interact with him. I think he has really done so well to ensure that he's working with you in ensuring that you are getting the support. He has been reaching out to also to new other partners in the region to ensure that countries are able to enjoy much of the support that is available to them. There's also quite a number of other partners that we've been able to work with. I think especially in the demand for countries needed support on the IPCC software, and also in the different tools that countries are using. And I want to really appreciate the IPCC TSU support that we have received also, and specifically to also mention Lisa. I think she worked with us very well in the region, even though she's placed in a very different time zone, but she was able to stay with us also in awkward hours to ensure that she's delivering training in the different countries. And we really appreciate your commitment, Lisa, on supporting the Asian countries. So without really wasting much time, I would like to encourage participants for this meeting that this is your meeting. Please engage. Let us know how we can improve the support that we are providing to you. And also, we will never know the needs if you are not able to let us know where you need the needs, where you need support. So this meeting today is for all of us. We are reflecting, looking at what we have achieved in 2025, but also we are looking at what can be done in 2025. It is very important that we strengthen and we show continuous improvement in delivering support, but also ensuring that countries are moving towards having clarity on the needs that they have. Because as we want to see progressive progress in reporting, but also we want to see progressive in terms of the support that is being delivered. We want to see that the support that is being delivered in countries and across the region is continuous, is building on what we have done in the last year. So I hope that this is going to be a very interactive meeting, and I encourage you that you really share with us your insight. And we want to also say that as we are also supporting you, it's also a great opportunity for us to learn and understand how we can collectively drive meaningful climate action. And I hope that you enjoy this meeting, and looking forward to the engagement throughout the meeting. Thank you very much, Jaypal. Over.
Thank you so much, Ketsive, for your support, motivation, and kind words. With this, we will start our today's meeting, and I will also join my colleague Ketsive to say thank you and really appreciate the efforts, the presence of our international support provider. I can see the FAO people, UNFCCC, RCC, GIZ, PATPA, NDC Partnership, Government of Australia, IPCC, TFI. Thank you so much for joining today's meeting. I will also request you to stay for the full hours of this meeting, and because at the end I would like to give you the floor to say something about your work and how collaboratively we can support this ACR network in implementing this enhanced transparency framework. So with this, we have a. I would just like to quickly show you the agenda of the today's meeting. So we have already completed the first. We have a three presentation today, very short presentation that I will give you today. But of course, the detailed information is available on the climate transparency platform, as Ketsive mentioned, and we are also utilizing this platform to do all the work that we are doing in the transparency throughout all the networks. So we have a one key activity outcome presentation, which will give you the idea of what we have done in 2024, who have participated, what the people learn, what are the feedback. Then we will learn from some countries, those who have submitted the BTR, those who have received the support from the CBIT-GSP. We will listen from these countries. The second presentation is about the capacity need assessment survey that we have conducted last month. This is the second round of the survey that we have conducted. Initially in 2022-2023, we have conducted the first round, and based on this feedback, we have planned our 2 years, 2023 and 2024. Now, this is the new survey. I would like to share this result of this survey. Then in the end, I will give the work plan that based on this survey and also the response and the feedback that we have received from the country, we have tried to prepare some draft annual work plan for 2025. And at the end, we will listen from all the countries, also from all the support providers, those who are present in today's meeting. So let's start. And of course, I will give you the chance to speak in between, and we have enough time, and I will try to not cover much time beyond the time limit, so we all can have some great discussion in between. And with this, I will start the first round of presentation, and after this, maybe we can take one group photo. So just in advance notice, so you can have a better camera prepared. So thank you again for joining today's meeting. And as my first presentation is about the key activities and the outcome of the 2024 activities that we have conducted throughout the Asia region. And as I mentioned in the starting, we are very appreciate and commend all the 12 countries, those who have submitted the BTRs. And I know there are around the 6-7 countries are already in a pipeline to submit the BTR. So we are very happy with all the countries, all the efforts, all the kind of activities that you have done to submit the BTR. And especially for the Asia, there are few countries, those who have not even submitted the BUR, not even a single BUR, but they have submitted the BTR. So this is a commendable job from the Asian countries, and we would like to, we are feeling great to be a part of this work that you guys are already doing, and all these countries are doing in implementing transparency. So this is just a quick round of the introduction of the CBIT-GSP. Those who are new, we are active in the 10 networks, and one of the network is the Asia, where I am handling this activity of the supporting all the Asian developing countries. And we are active through so many supports of the mediums. We do the in-country workshop. We are doing a regional workshop. We are also doing the quality reviews. We are also doing a global transparency. We have already conducted one global transparency forum last year in the Japan. We are planning for the next one. We are also provide direct support to the countries. Some countries are directly in touch with us, and we provide hands-on support. We provide long virtual support also throughout this submission of the BTR, even after the submission of the BTR. So these are the kind of these mediums where we are providing support to all the countries, and there is no limitation or anything in the CBIT-GSP. You can ask us for any kind of the support. Even if we don't know, we have a support providers, those who are active in a different kind of areas. So we collaborate with all of us, and we try to provide a solution of whatever challenges that you are facing in terms of implementing the transparency or preparing the BTR or any kind of particular challenges, or even learning lessons from the other countries outside the Asia also. So this is the quick status of the reporting in the Asia. We have a 109 reports from the Asia. That's a very good commendable job. And this is just because of your support and the hard work, that dedication that you are doing. And you can see that there are some countries, those who have not submitted even a BUR, but they have submitted the BTR. So whenever you have started, I think this is a very good start for all these countries. And I think most of the countries, those who have not submitted, there are also. So I think with this first BTR, I think Asia is on a track to do the great work like the developing country, and maybe in a second or third BTR, all the countries will develop a very good BTR or national inventory document, which you can say that compared to the developed countries. So again, I would like to congratulate all these countries, those who are doing excellent work in 2024. And this great green dot near the country's name is the country there we have also involved in the preparation of the BTR. So you can say that those countries have submitted the BTR. Either we are conducted the in-country workshop, either we have done the peer review of their BTR before submitting to the UNFCCC. Most of the countries are interested in to do this quality review of the BTR, but as we all know that 31st December is the deadline, and there is no time left for some of the countries. They can do the quality review, but from my conversation with all the countries, most of them are interested in the quality review, and I think for the second BTR we will be a very good in position to do this proper quality review of all the BTRs, NIDs, all the mandatory chapters. And if I summarize this activity of the 2024, then we have conducted the 14 in-country support, which include the in-country workshops, regional workshop, peer review of in-country reports, specific support to the countries. We have conducted 8 virtual webinars and the regional workshop. All these are virtual event. And we are happy to support in this 2024, we have done activity with the 9 partners. So this is also all this happened with the support of all support providers. So again, I would like to thank to all the support providers, those who have collaborated with us in the 2024. And the main important thing is that the quality review. So our Copenhagen team has conducted 60 reviews of these BTRs, NIDs, or 2 mandatory chapters, and throughout the network. And there are also the 4 countries from the Asia who have a time to send us the BTR before the submitting to the UNFCCC, and we have conducted the very good detailed assessment of their report. So we will also listen from these countries what are their experience of our support activity in the next session. And of course, we regularly publish the knowledge product. Last year we have published the NID template, which is a very good document which will help you to prepare the greenhouse gas inventory chapter or national inventory document as per the ETF and MPG. It is around 80 to 90 page document which cover everything that you should include in your BTR chapter, inventory chapter of the BTR. We have also prepared a very detailed review assessment template. So this we use to do the quality review of their BTR before submitting to the UNFCCC, and we check against each requirement under the MPG, and also provide the comment and the suggestion that how you can improve in the next BTR. We regularly publish the good practice, and last year we also conducted the feedback survey of all the activity that we have conducted in 2024. I will show you this in the slides also, and also the capacity needs assessment survey that we have conducted the second round of this in the last month. So we will also show you this result of this survey. Type of the activity, quickly I will go through this. I have a comparison of 2023 to 2024. Basically, we have conducted 22 events, and our main focus was on the in-person workshop. We have conducted 7 in-country support in-country workshops, directly support to the countries, which is very high compared to the 2023. As you know, 2024 is the deadline year, and country are now learning what are the challenges, what are these problems that they are facing in the terms of preparing the BTR. So that's the activities status. Just quickly give the gender participation. So compared to the last year, we have increased so many times, 168% rise in the total number of participants. This is throughout all the activities, virtual and the physical event, and it is goes beyond the 1000%. And we are happy to see the male and female participant also. And the survey result throughout these activities of all the 22 activities, we got a response from 700 persons, all the 700 participants. And we are happy to see that we have achieved 98% of the satisfaction throughout the all 22 activities. We are really grateful for your feedback, and this is really motivate us to do a more detail and more hard work in the next year in 2025. This is really motivate us for this all the activity that we have performed in 2024. And this is the one of the post-training survey that we have conducted at the end of 2024. We have sent this survey to the all these participants, those who have participated in the virtual and the in-person activities. And these are the quick result of that post-training survey. We got a response from 86 people, 86 participants throughout the Asia region. And this is the focus area that most of them have attended the greenhouse gas inventory and also the adaptation, because we have conducted this series of webinar on the adaptation. So most of the countries have took advantage of these sessions also. And this is also from the post-training survey. So I have few slides about this result of this survey that we have conducted, the 86 responses that we got from this Asia region. And we have asked about that, what is your contribution, what the training that we have conducted, what is the contribution of this training to improve and strengthening the MRV transparency activity in your country. And 72% people has mentioned that this all the activity that we have conducted is enhance the understanding of the process of MRV and the ETF and this everything. So we are really grateful, and 75% people says that the whatever training that we have provided, it really significantly contributed to their work that they are doing in the country. This is also, we have also asked about the satisfaction, and we are happy to see that around 95% are in a satisfied region that all the activities that we have conducted, and the participants are moderately or significantly contributed to their work that they are doing in the country. So this is also around 95% of the people are found it very significant contributed. Again, we have asked about the training and the guidance that they have received, whether it is enhanced the capability or not. So around 92% people says that it is very effective or effective in the country. And we have also asked about whether you are able to apply this knowledge or skill that they have gained throughout this all the activity. And 92% people says yes, they are happy to receive the knowledge. They understand something about the inventory, NDC, adaptation, everything that we have covered throughout the 2024. And this is about the themes that request that we have received in this survey about the 2025. And also we received the suggestion about the how we can improve in the all this activity that we have performed in 2024, how we can improve in 2025. So this is just a quick bullet point that some technical focus area is still GH inventory is the focus area in 2024, and people would like to learn more about that, and this is tracking, BTR preparation and updating. Also, there are new themes, loss and damage you already heard about in the COPs so many times. Climate finance, Article 6 is now active and implemented. So these are the new themes that people would like to learn in 2025 also. And there are also some data collection, country-specific emission factor, some digital tools and software training. People also would like to learn from the other countries. So we also receive feedback that conduct a kind of learning of sharing of experience from the other countries also. And in terms of the improvement, people are more interested in a more in-person training. So this is expected. And we also feel in 2024 that whatever trainings that we are conducted in person are very, you can say very active or very penetrate in a detailed level to the all the participant. And also the timing coordination, more hands-on exercise, country-specific case studies, material distribution. We also develop the case studies and also the success brief from the countries. So all these are the suggestions that we have received that we are also planning to implement in 2025. And thanks to all the participants for sharing these suggestions and the themes that they would like to learn in 2025. This is just a picture of 2024. We have done a very good around 6-7 in-country workshop where we have learned great from the other countries also. And these are the knowledge product that we have also done in the 2024. As I mentioned, the CBIT-GSP NID template is a very good document that we have prepared in the last year. And it is available on our climate transparency platform. So please use this. As we also publish some good practices on the transparency from different Asian countries. This year we have published from the Thailand. We have also published the Asian Network annual report, which give you the update of the what work we have done in 2024 in very detail. We have also developed a QAQC template, basically the quality review of the country's BTR, NID, or NDC chapter or inventory chapter. This is a very much detailed Excel-based tool. We have also this assessment of the transparency capacity. This is the second round. First, we have conducted at the end of 2022, and this is the new report of the 2024 activities. And the last is the work plan that I will also show you in my third presentation. And as Ketsibe mentioned, those who have not used the climate transparency platform, I would request you to please use this facility. This is a very good opportunity for all of you. This is a free version and this has the lots of resources in the transparency from all the support provider, not only from CBIT-GSP, all kind of opportunity, all kind of events, workshop, upcoming events, all kind of knowledge sharing, everything that we are doing, everything is available in this climate transparency platform. So if you have not registered, please register this platform and get update from everything that we are doing in the transparency. You can also learn from all these 150 developing countries, not only from the Asia, but from all the 150 developing countries, those who are doing something and very good in the transparency. So I think this is the end of my presentation, and this is our teams in the Copenhagen, those who are actively available to support you in any kind of question, any kind of comment, suggestion, support. So do not hesitate to contact us. And with this, I would like to end my first presentation. And if anyone has any question, I have maybe 5 minutes to answer that. Otherwise, we will go in our next round of activities. We will go through some group photo data and maybe then 5 minutes. Then maybe we can start with the intervention of the countries. Specifically, I would like to request some countries, those who received the very good support from the CBIT-GSP in 2024. So we would also like to hear from them. So I would like to open the floor for the question and answer session and maybe 2-3 minutes. And till then, I would also request all of you to turn on your camera. So we will take one good picture of all of us starting of 2025. I will wait for maybe 1 minute so everyone can turn on their camera. Some people have joined in a group, so that's thank you so much, Malaysian team. Few more seconds. We have around 37 people. Okay, so let me take a first snapshot of our smiling faces. Keep smiling until 1 minute. Wait for a few seconds. Let me take one more shot. At least I think we have almost 1% from all the countries. So that's a good news for the today's meeting. I think Malaysian team has not gone home after they submitting the BTR. I know they are, I think in last 2 weeks, they are in the office, day and night, and I think they are still in the office. So thank you all for the giving a very good pictures. And with this, I would open to next session that I would like to hear from the countries, those who have submitted the BTR, those who have received the support. So let me share one slide. Yeah, so I would start with the Indonesia. Professor Boer is here, and we have 2-3 questions. So if you are free to answer any of them, or even you can share your experience of the BTR or anything that we have supported Indonesia in the 2024. So please, Professor Boer.
Thank you very much, Jayapal College from different countries. So first of all, I would like to say thank you for the program CBIT, the CBIT-GSP, because we feel that with the support in country support that has been provided for us, it's really helpful in enhance our understanding, especially on the use of the tables, the common reporting tables, common tabular format for the tracking progress. And I think this is the most important one that actually the capacity building they provided to give us on understanding on that one. However, I think there are some still actually some confusing that we have, especially in detailing the information going into the annex of the BTR. And I think there are a number of elements that need to be enhanced the understanding of our team, especially on addressing the flexibility. So I think one related into the completeness, because the completeness we are referring into the flexibility of completeness about the insignificant source of emission. And I think the problem that we have actually, because we do not provide an estimate for the not estimated category, but how do we know that it is insignificant or significant? And I see until now we haven't get the answer for that clearly. So that's why that's the thing that probably we can get input also from other countries how they are dealing with that one. And then the second related to flexibility is related about the measures for accounting also the co-benefit of mitigation from adaptation. I think it is also one of the area that we also use the flexibility there. And I think we also have done much on that one. And I think this is the area probably that we also need to get a lesson from the other countries. And then the others, of course, the technical methodology. I think it is also quite important, especially on the time series, because we know that we are obliged to provide the emission, the historical emissions starting from 1990. But Indonesia, we start in 2000. I think we have a challenge also how we can really generate and get the data from starting from 1990s. There are some sectors we can provide, but of course, I think with this kind of obligation or requirement, and I think we need also to get kind of approach how actually we can really derive and estimate this kind of activity data for the time series. So I think this is the area that for us is quite important to understand. And the other one also on the lesson from the quality key accuracy process, and I think it also another one of the challenges. We also use the flexibility on that one, and then probably will also good from other countries. So they can also share a bit on the experience how they can develop good key accuracy system at the national. So because it is also one of the good lesson that we need to know. That can be shared by other countries to Indonesia. Of course, the lesson that we have, especially how to deal with tracking the progress, especially in estimating what actually the result of the emission reduction. But we know that in the guidance, actually we really look at the progress based on the difference of the emission from the baseline with the greenhouse gas inventory data. So I think in the table it is provide this kind of column. So we have modified that following our needs. But of course, because every country have different use different baseline, they can refer into the base year. There's some countries refer into the baseline projection. But one of the questions that still have a different understanding among us here, especially about how we treat the data of the inventory data of recent years in revising the projection of the emission under the different scenarios for 2020 up to 2030. And the second also, the position of the second NDC for the country who already submitted second NDC, which is the NDC that's going to be used to evaluate the progress of the country in terms of reducing emission from 2031 to 2035. So in our understanding, so for the reporting until BTR 4, I think, so we still refer into the enhanced NDC target. So I think the country might also have similar issues there. Whether if we have submitted the second NDC, whether we also need to just report about the tracking progress referring into the second NDC. I think this is also a bit confusing in our context, and probably we also need to have this kind of explanation from the UNFCCC probably. So I think these are the things that probably we can share at this stage, and of course. For the last point that we would like to ask, especially get additional support from the CBIT team or CBIT-GSP team for UNEP in particular to do kind of review to the BTR that has been submitted, because we know that before entering the TER, technical expert review, it would be good if we can also have kind of evaluation or review from the UNEP as part of the less capacity building to understand how the TR is going to be done, and also we also know what are the gaps of our current reporting of the BTR, so we still have, I think, a time for enhance and revise the BTR as far as I understand from the NFCCC. So we would like also to request to come also on offline training, offline kind of review from the CBIT. GSP program, if it is possible. So I would like also to get your response, Jayapal, on this contact, because we just have finished meeting with the Ministry of Environment last week. So we also we need this kind of support as well from the CBIT GSP program. So I think that's the thing that I can share. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor. And I already gone through the BTR. You are prepared a very excellent BTR and very detail. You have provided all the mandatory things. So we commend the Indonesian team's effort to prepare this BTR. And thank you for sharing the experience and also the feedback and the suggestion. So let me move to the next country, and I will invite the Malaysian team. I have been involved with around last 3-4 months. We have interacted, we have done the very good review, and I am very happy to see this Malaysian report also, which is very much in detail. They have tried to cover all the mandatory things and tried to respond and cover in their BTR. So I would like to invite the Malaysian team to please share the experience of our support activity or anything that you would like to share with us.
Okay, thank you, Jayapal. Good afternoon from Malaysia. So for all the colleagues from the Asia region, okay, firstly, I would like to congrats to all countries that submitted the first BTR. And I would like to also encourage for those who's not submitted, will submit the BTR. Okay, firstly, I would like to thank CBIT-GSP for the assistance that has been provided to Malaysia in the preparation of BTR, which are the first one is the continuous capacity building through the online webinars held by CBIT-GSP, which touch on the GHG inventories, NDC tracking, and Article 6 elements. And the second one, in the specific case of Malaysia, CBIT-GSP has assisted in providing a review of Malaysia's first BTR draft version. The review assisted Malaysia in such sense it provided constructive feedback on elements in the report which may have required further clarity and explanation. Additionally, it served as a counter check on the required elements of the BTR1 report. All right, lesson learned from the support activities in 2024. Actually, okay, last year Malaysia was late started in everything regarding BTR1, including the planning on support activities that we actually need. So it's good that for the next round, we have started to plan ahead. So moving forward to 2025, we would continuously like to welcome and seek capacity building on the ETF framework, as there is much to be improved in the upcoming BTR2 submission. As such, we have worked closely with CBIT-GSP on a request to support for climate transparency in 2024 to further strengthen the country's capacity on reporting, as the ETF is a never-ending journey of learning, especially when it comes to ensuring institutional memory retained. Among the activities which were proposed, if I may share, would include training such as IPCC inventory software training, development of projection and the brainstorming activities on the appropriate modeling tools, identifying adaptation reporting approaches, and further understanding on the implementation of Article 6. All in all, I really hope that 2025 would allow us to work together collaboratively with all the colleagues here to continuously improve our future BTR submission. Thank you for Malaysia. All the best for the next upcoming BTR submission. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I think you have already started for the second BTR. So thank you for the very good intervention and also the feedback about our work. We are really appreciated and we have really enjoyed the work with the Malaysian team. So thank you so much. And let me move to the next country. Let me invite the India Ministry of Environment Forest. Sri Ajay Raghav is here, so I would request him to please share your experience about the CBIT-GSP's activity in 2024.
Yeah, so thank you, Jaipal, and first of all, Happy New Year to all the colleagues from the Asia Transparency Network. The last year has been quite, I think, interesting and challenging for us. That we engaged in preparation of multiple reports and the continuous support which we have received from CBIT-GSP, especially Jaipal, on various initiatives which the government of India has taken was commendable, and I would like to thank all the partners for this. Especially we had organized a week-long capacity building program in association with IIT Gandhinagar and IIM Ahmedabad, along with the international partners, which included experts from the US EPA and IPCC TFI team. That was, I think, gave a good launching pad to our experts from various sectors to look into what are the challenges for the BTR preparation. The country of India's size and diversity, and with large number of stakeholders, I think managing that was quite challenging, but I think that has been a very enriching experience. The CBIT-GSP also had organized the global forum in Japan, and I think some of us also joined there. So which helped us to also interact with the other countries who are also in the similarly placed, and I think exchange of ideas, including the the IPCC software, which we have not used earlier, but many of our experts have now started using this IPCC software, and I think that we found was quite useful in terms of not only estimation but also the preparation of the CRT tables. So coming to the 2025, of course, we will be submitting our report very soon, and we would continue to work on the time series, because that's what is something which I think we have taken the flexibility about, and getting the numbers for and the kind of data which is required for filling up the CRT tables is quite huge and challenging, especially for the past years. So that I think would be one of the things which we will look for in the current year for the subsequent reports, of course. The second issue is also about the indicators for tracking progress, because now we are also in the process of preparing our next set of NDCs, but that will something which we would look forward to other countries, how they are doing and what are the best ways to do. Thirdly, about the projections on the greenhouse gases, we have tried different methods and to come at the projections, but we would also like to hear from others and see if CBIT-GSP can give any support on this. Finally, I think it becomes more relevant to give training to maximum number of experts which are involved in our process of preparation of these reports. So in country support and review of the BTR, how the review will happen. I think that will be very useful, and I agree with our colleague from Indonesia that such review by CBIT-GSP, once we are done with the report, will be quite useful. So I think I would like to again thank Jaipal and the whole team from CBIT-GSP for the excellent work in the last year, and I wish all the best for the coming year. And I think we all have become wiser after preparation of the first BTR, and I hope that from now on, I think the next reports will be a marked improvement of what we have done so far. So I would like to end over here and over to Jaipal. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, India, for the very commendable remarks and about the feedback of our CBIT-GSP activities. Yeah, we completely agree with you that BTR has completely changed the work or all the work or kind of experience that we are dealing with in the past BURs and the NC. I think maybe in a second, third BTR will be a very good situation after learning everything from this review and also the learning of the BTR preparation. So thank you so much, India, for your insight and the country insight and very interactive feedback and the comment suggestion. So let me move to the Cambodia. We have Mr. Liang Sopal from the Cambodia, who is the BTR coordinator, and we also work with them in the 2024. So yes, Mr. Sopal, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jaipal, and good afternoon to everyone. And also, it is my pleasure to join you all here, and also especially the just also inform all of you about the process of the development of the BTR of Cambodia that also have submit its BTR 1 to the UNFCCC by also the deadline for the developed country and also other developing country in the Asian country also that Also, it is our commitment. Yes, and I reflect to the guiding question, and also thank you for support so far of the CBIT Global Support Program that also support us. Also, some activity like capacity building, training, and also other workshop so far that it is kind of build a capacity through the training, and also the especially mainly focus on the technical that also support us, not only Cambodia participant and also other country through the physical or online. That is kind of support in 2024 that, and also I encourage to support in 2025 also. And based on the preparation of the BTR one, and also have a submit on the 31st December 2024. So we got more lesson learned, and also the experience with the support activity, and especially the through the work plan that also that we release, and also the work close with the other development partner, and especially the donor UNEP with the any support from other also. And the lesson learned so far is mainly due to that the template of the BTR not the same to the BUR, that it completely different, so that we combine all the national GHG inventory report that also for the energy, IPPU, AFLU, and also the waste sector. But fortunately, we also identify the support correctly with the development partner that also support in each sector, especially for AFLU, that we decentralize, or we provide the right to support to the FAO, energy, to the GGI, and also something like that, so that we can get more input from those support partner. And also the fortunately we have the climate change technical working group that is also the technical level that we support or provide input also, that is kind of support that we need it, so need it. And also that for the national GHG inventory, we also for the current year, for the base year, it was 2016, and for the current year 2022. But for the forestry, only forestry, that also we use the 2018 data, due to that we have the published data, so that we use only the published data to make the projection, or also the calculation the GHG emission from the food sector, from the forestry also. So for the NDC implementation, so that is this another chapter that also we do it, and also we have the screen. We have screened the NDC implementation. Also that for the update, can be update NDC, and also that we mainly focus on the implementation and also the achievement of the NDC that we got in the information from the Cambridge Climate Change Alliance, that is also to meet our target, especially for the adaptation, mitigation, and big action, that also to generate the information, especially the percentage that we reach with the conditional, and also the under conditional that we for the NDC implementation. And for the that is the our key lesson learned, and also that we will strengthen this lesson learned, and so to meet the gap for the next BTR that we will start soon, and also with the support from UNEP, still from the UNEP, and also to ensure our good collaboration together also. And also, frankly speaking, I thank to Jaipal for the quality assurance of the national GG inventory. And also we have asked another like IGES, like Jaipal, like national team reviewer that also provide some input and with the correction comment so that to improve our national GG inventory and also to cross-check all chapter that also reflect in the BTR one to implement it. And also the improvement plan, we will use key finding from this BTR one to meet the gap of the next BTR and also national communication 4 that we will set our target to meet 2016 to submit again, so that we will identify the best year and also the current year of the national GG inventory, and also the tracking progress of the implementation of the NDC that also we are developing. Also at the same time we are developing the NDC 3.0. So based on this experience, based on this information collect for the NDC 3.0, so that we have the more basic information for the next BTR, the BTR2. So, and also we will consider for the forest cover for the next, not only 2018 again, but also we will extend our published data for the 2020, 2022, and also for 2024. So we will consider the step-by-step of the published data for the national GG inventory, and also the technology development, capacity building under, especially for adaptation under Article 4, and also the information also under Article 7, Article 9 to Article 11, so that we will, especially for the enhanced transparency framework under Article 13 of the Paris Agreement, so that we will this this or lesson learned from this national report and also improvement plan to make it better for the next BTR that we are consulting with the UNEP, and also to to conduct the stock taking for the another stock taking for the BTR one, and also experience information for the next BTR two, so that we will extract all this information, and also we are the same page to develop better information for the next BTR. Thank you. Thank you, Jaipal, for your support, and also for a quick reaction based on my WhatsApp communication so far. Thank you for your support. Thank you for, especially for the quality assurance of the GG inventory, and also the cross-check of the template for the BTR, and also the command reporting table, CRT, and CTF, something that also kind of improve our BTR to submit on time. Thank you. Thank you, Sophie.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sopal, and hearing how our support help you in navigating this, submitting this BTR was incredibly rewarding, and we are honored to have been part of your successful journey. So thank you so much for sharing the experience. So let me quickly, I think we can cover 2 more countries quickly. So let me invite Vietnam, Ms. Huang from the DCC Monterey, to share your experience. Please, Ms. Huang.
Yes, thank you, Zepan. Hello, everybody. So I would like to thank Zepan for your support, and also the CBIT-GSP for connecting us to the various activity in 2024. So in 2024, so the CBIT-GSP helped Vietnam to enhance our reporting capacity in terms of how to use this IPCC software for the expert in different sector, and also the expert from different the individual expert in the field. So the plan helps for to connect with the US EPA expert, and also the Greenhouse Gas Inventory Institute, to conduct a series of training for different sectors, how to link with the current experience in terms of greenhouse gas inventory with the how to use the IPCC software. So the outcome of that one, we train more than 200 the people in different sectors to join the training. So the second, so they understand how to use the IPCC software. We also try to translate the IPCC software into Vietnamese to facilitate the use of the IPCC software. And the third, how to enhance the network of inventory experts and officers in Vietnam together with the other experts in the region and also the IPCC and GSP as well. So for the next round, we would like to call for the support from the team when our BTR in place. So we will send the draft for your review before submitting to UNFCCC. And the second one, to continue to deliver more training for our team at the facility level, because from 2025, the own facility will have to conduct the inventory. But some of them, they can hire the expert to do the inventory for them, or they do it by themselves, but some they do not have this they put to do so. So we need to so now the list of facility to have to conduct the inventory is more than nearly 3,000 facility already. So it's a big huge number of the facility had to do the greenhouse gas inventory by themselves. So, at the moment we don't have enough expert to do the training for those facilities. So that's why we would like to phone for support of the CBIT-GSP to link us with those experts to conduct the series of the training in 2025. Thank you. Over to you, Deepan.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Wang, for your experience. And also, we are very grateful for the opportunity to work with you and your team. Your team are doing a very great job, and the government, the work that they are doing in terms of improving the reporting are very commendable. Thank you so much. And maybe we can take one more country, and at the end, we will give the chance to the other countries, because we have so many countries and there are participants from each country. So maybe we can invite Miss Raufa from the Maldives. Maldives had done a very great job, submitted the BTR very early, even a very small island developed country. So you set an example for our Asia Transparency Network, and we would like to hear from your words. Thank you for joining today's meeting, and we are grateful to a part of your BTR. Thank you. Please, Miss Raufa. Yeah, Ms. Rafa, we are not able to hear you. No, there is no voice. We can see you clearly, but maybe some problem with voice. No. No problem. Let me complete one more the second presentation, and then maybe we can hear you again. So in the next, I would like to share about the results of the capacity need assessment survey that we have conducted in the December 2024. And this survey it's actually the second survey about the capacity need assessment that we have done. First was in the end of the 2022, that was given guidance to us for the preparation of 2023 activities and also the 2024 activities. So we have done the new kind of survey with considering the preparation of and submission of the BTR, those some countries. And of course, as we listen from these countries, this experience is completely different compared to the previous BURs or NCs, because this is the first exercise that developing countries are doing. So Our survey was very lengthy and around 42 to 43 questions that we have asked, and we got response from almost most of the countries. But in this presentation, I am not giving all the question, but we are publishing the report of this our survey, so you can of course refer that. But let me quickly show you some quick result or the feedback or the answers that we received through this survey. So basically, we have circulated this kind of rapid assessment to all this our transparency network, Asian Transparency Network, and we have received the response from 17 countries. Of course, most of the countries were busy in the submission, so it takes too much time, but we got the response what we want, and this response will be really helpful for preparing the 2025, also all the activities that we are planning for 2025. So as I mentioned, this is the second assessment that we have conducted, and we will publish the result of this. But let me quickly show you some questionnaire and the result of that question particularly. So one of the question was we have asked that what are the main challenges that you thinking about that when you are preparing the BTR, and it will maybe stop you in submitting before or on or before the timeline, means 31st December 2024. So the most problem, and the which is also the common for the Asia Transparency Network, and also in the UNFCCC survey, we found the same kind of results, that data is the main problem in the Asia Transparency Network, and this is the highest reported barrier from the 63% of the countries mentioned that the time series data, availability of the data that required under the ETF was very, and also the quality and accessibility of all the disaggregated level data is a challenge. And this may our planning for the 2025, this is also we have included in our activity that we won't like to cover this data management problem in 2025. The second one is about the technical capacity of this national expert. And basically this CRT, filling of CRT, you know that there are 60 tables, and for each year you have to prepare 66 of the one year. So this is definitely a big challenge. Also the CTF for NDC and the support needed and receive is another challenge. And after the preparation, do the quality assurance by internal or external team are also the one of the challenges mentioned by the countries. The third one is about the institutional and organization challenge. Of course, this is a big challenge for the countries because we are all moving from BUR to BTR, and this is our first BTR. So of course, the good thing is that compared to first capacity and assessment survey, we have improved in this second assessment survey. So in the last 2 years, we have done something from the 0 to or maybe a 10 to 20%, to at least we have improved something 15, 20, 35%. So that's a good thing. We are on a track, and maybe in a second or third BTR, we'll be in a very good situation to handle this reporting every 2 years. And other problems are the delay in receiving the JEP sources for the BTR or the CBIT or anything. And there are also some challenges related to using the flexibility, understanding the MPG provisions, and also the reporting requirement and the timelines. So this with the JEP reporting, I would also like to mention you that those countries who have submitted the BTR, now it's the time for you to apply for the BTR2 funding. So I would request to go for the BTR2 plus BTR3. You can you have this modality available that you can gain you can apply for the combined BTR2 plus BTR3. So some countries have already applied for BTR1 and 2 together. So if you have not done, then this is a good chance for you to apply to BTR2 and 3 together. So you will give more time to do this, and you don't have to complete the project within 2 years or even within less than 2 years. So this is also the point you need to be take care. Another question is about the NDC. You all know that 2024 was the BTR, but 2025 will be a NDC 3.0. And we have asked about are you planning to submit the NDC, and 85% are say that yes. And the same question that we asked, that do you need support? So our next question is that do you need support to understand the linkage of the NDC 3.0 and first BTR? Because the two mandatory chapter, greenhouse gas inventory and NDC tracking, the most of the data from the inventory will go to the NDC chapter. You already understand now when you are preparing the BTR. So we are also got a feedback that the countries need support. 84% people, 84% countries say that they need support, and we are available. And actually, the first activity that we are planning to 2025 is to understand you that how you can properly link the NDC 3.0 and first BTR. For some countries, there are a different team, those who are doing NDC 3.0 and the BTR, but the data will be remain common, and same data will flow through all this NDC and the BTR. So because whatever you mention in the NDC, it will be tracked in the BTR. So that's our also the target in the 2025. Another, the same kind of question we have asked in capacity need assessment 1, the first survey conducted 2022. And I am happy to see the progress that our bar graph are increased as compared to the first assessment survey. So the work that we have done with support of this all the support providers. It's really impactful, and we also received the feedback that it has contributed to the country's knowledge and also the national expert and the stakeholder. So the good thing is our theme was 2024 was the inventory, and we see the very good progress of the inventory. And throughout these 6 themes that we have selected: inventory, NDC, mitigation, adaptation, loss and damage, and the support needed and received, we see that inventory people have now good institutional arrangement in the inventory compared to the NDC and all. So that's a very, and inventory is the key critical component of the BTR. So that's a very good thing. For the other 5 area, NDC, mitigation, adaptation, loss, damage, and support needed, you can see that the institutional arrangement was in a fair situation, except the loss and damage. Loss and damage is a new thing, and all of us are facing a challenges and would like to report this in our BTR or NC. So that's also the great advantage. But yeah, this will be our key area, our priority in the next 2025 and 26 activity. The one noted point is that we are not still not in an advanced stage of institutional arrangement. So maybe we have to improve after the learning experience of the BTR, how we can move from fair to good to the advanced. So maybe after the 2 years, we can reach at advanced level of institutional arrangement. So this will be very helpful for every 2 years subsequent reporting. And I think loss and damage has also the one unique, there is no 24% country has no institutional arrangement. Of course, it is a new thing. So we have to be a setup and start something for that. And another is about the support. So we have also asked, do you need a support? And 95% people say yes, they need a support in the institutional arrangement setting and improving the existing system. And yeah, we are available for this also. The second similar question is about the technical domestic capacity, about this all the same 6 themes of this enhanced transparency framework. And you can see the mix trend in this all the 6 themes. In the inventory, you can say that around 50% are in a good situation. The capacity has improved compared to the last maybe 1 or 2 years. But in the NDC tracking and the mitigation action, the situation is a fair, but it could be a good in a maybe. So this will be also the focus area in 2025. Regarding the impact and adaptation and the loss and damage, these 2 areas, there are a poor institutional arrangement or domestic technical capacity in the countries. So we have to also improve this in the, of course, this is a voluntary, but this is a very important for the developing country. And we understand from this trend that country also need a domestic technical capacity to improve the adaptation and loss and damage from the poor situation to fair situation. So also for this, we have asked and we got the similar result that 95% countries mentioned that they need support to increase, improve the domestic capacity of the national stakeholder and the people, those who are involved in the preparation of this BTR, NDC, or all these national reports. Some of the few questions that we have covered the MPG provision that are you now familiar? Because the 2 years before, most of them around only a 10 or 15% are familiar. But the good thing is that now we have around 94 people, those who are 21% are familiar, 74% are familiar. So Of course, you are not complete very advanced stage, but we will improve in the last 2 years. So this is a good situation for us. And this is also support for us that what activity that we are doing, at least we are improving and we are doing something. All these countries' response will be very helpful for us. Another is about do you want us support to understand the MPG provision? And 90% say yes. Also about the flexibility provision, do you need to understand? The good thing is that the percentage has reduced. Initially, it was 100% people want to understand the flexibility provision 2 years before, but now 74% is only understand the flexibility provision. We have already used the flexibility provision in the BTR, so this will be also the focus training area in 2025. So we have asked this kind of question about the challenge, and for all these is 6 themes. But in this presentation, I have only covered the inventory and the NDC tracking, the 2 main mandatory chapters of the BTR. So we have asked that what are the most challenging development, what are the challenge in preparing national inventory report of the first BTR, basically the greenhouse gas inventory chapter. And 85% people told that CRT tables. We all know it's very difficult. 68% also, this is a multiple response. So countries have responded for 2, 3 or 4 options. So 68% says that about the compliance with the MPG and use of UNFCCC ETF reporting tool, which is also, it was recently launched 6 months before the submission deadline. And we all need to learn how it is working, and UNFCCC is also actively supporting and providing training to all this understand ETF reporting tool. Data collection, of course, is the challenge for the inventory. 63% says that they are to do the accurate reporting, to do the time series disaggregated level data is a problem. IPCC software, most of them have started to using, some of them are already using, but some of them are using. So in a 3-4 months, it is not easy to understand the IPCC software, and they are also not getting a training, but they already started using. That's a good thing. They are learning on their own, and we have also supported, and IPCC TFI was very supportive to us to conduct the training whatever we have requested to them. Flexibility provision and the using the 2006 guideline was also the challenge. So for that NID, we also asked that what are the most challenge MPG guidelines or provisions which are mandatory for the developing countries, with flexibility or without flexibility in terms of reporting the national inventory report, greenhouse gas inventory chapter, and 84% mention about uncertainty. Because most of the Asian countries have not reported uncertainty either in a BUR or national communication, but now it is mandatory. And to report in a both quantitative or qualitative, this is a challenge for them. Quality assurance and the control, CBIT-GSP is already active in doing the quality assurance, but in-country quality control is also the important part of this improving the transparency. So this is also the challenge. Emission tracking, country-specific emission factor is required, but it is a challenge for them. And recalculation, filling CRT, reporting F gases. These are some challenges that country mentioned in the rapid assessment survey conducted. Now, if you move to the NDC, same kind of challenge. So 79% mention about the CTF, like in the inventory, we have a challenge of CRT. In the NDC, we have a challenge of CTF. Also the projection, which is we have 3 scenarios, but one is the mandatory that we have to use. And this is a challenge for the country to officially report the projection of greenhouse gas emission in the CTF and compliance with the MPG using the TF reporting tool, flexibility. These are also the challenges that country mentioned in the rapid assessment survey. So same question for the MPG mandatory provision for the NDC part. So country says about the mitigation policy and the measure, 90% are saying that this could be a challenges involve how to in specific actions, and country may have 100 or 200 policy, but which should be included, how to include, how to estimate the reduction, how it is, how the effect of that sector or gas, or how it is adaptation co-benefit. This it's so much information to report in a CTF table. So this is the challenge. Also to track the progress, Article 6 is now also the active, also the transparency to how to find information in table 4 basically, the progress indicator and the matrices where you have to provide information in text. Projection is another challenge. For the 3 scenario we have to report. Even if we take a flexibility, we have to report 1 scenario. And description and national circumstances is another problem. So the question we have also asked about the adaptation and regarding the gender. There are so many questions that we have asked, but I have just put here 1 or 2 questions about it. And compared to the 2 years, we have now some situation in gender also. We have some improvement in the gender reporting. So earlier it was very low, but now we have around 21% those who are understand the genders, and 42% are some extent understand the gender and reporting in that. So we are also targeting the gender reporting in this 2025, and we are planning to launch with the support of UNDP to toolkit of the gender toolkit, that how country will take benefit of that and report the gender part in the NCBUR, NCBTR or NDC or representation communication. So this is the end of my capacity need assessment survey, and let me quickly go through my work plan. So the draft work plan that we have prepared based on this feedback survey, and then maybe we can take some question and answer, also receive feedback on the work plan. Then yeah, so when my last presentation, let me quickly complete it. It's only have a few slides about the work plan that we have prepared. Yeah, so basically we have used all this capacity assessment survey, also that feedback survey of our activity that we have conducted in 2024. So these are all the input for us to prepare for 2025. And of course, your BTR is already available on the UNFCCC website, and we are already working with you. So all the bilateral meeting with the countries, whatever challenges that they have mentioned. Also, we are doing support meeting with all the international transparency support provider, those who are active in the Asia. There are so many people, and we have a very good collaboration with all of them. So these meetings and also the review of your BTR. So these are the kind of the input for us to prepare the draft work plan for 2025. Of course, this is the tentative based on this hour, and it is a kind of a live document which continuously evolving. Last year in 2024 starting, we have around 3 or 4 activities that we are planning to do, but at the end of 2024 we have conducted 22 activities. So that's how we are evolving, and this is just a draft document that we have prepared based on the feedback and also the consultation with the countries in the past and now, but we will continue to improve. So this is not something like fixed work plan that we are happy to accommodate more and more activities in our 2025 based on the country request, based on the country situation, challenges that they are facing. As I mentioned, some of the countries have submitted the BTR, but in these 12 countries, there are also 3-4 countries, those who have not submitted the CRT or the CTF. So this is also, we already know this is the challenge for them to submit the full package of the BTR. We are supporting them for that also. And for those countries who are ready to submit, we are also happy to support them to immediately or as soon as submit the first BTR and then move on to the second BTR. So based on this, this is the draft work plan that we have prepared in a 2020 for the 2025. But we are happy to do that changes, or we are happy to include you of our activities, or don't hesitate or don't think that we have no, because this is not something like that we can't for any particular area we need, maybe we are not active, but we have a different support providers. So we can of course take support, like in the IPCC software in 2024, we took too much support from the IPCC TFI, and they are actively supported us for this training of IPCC software, and all the countries want to learn this. So this kind of activity we can do, of course, and we with the help of all the support provider. So as I mentioned, these are some regional activity that we are planning to do. The first activity definitely I would like to do about the NDC and the linkage with the BTR. So this could be a webinar which will be help you, as we have a deadline in the next month of the submitting the first updated NDC 3.0. So this will be help you for that. IPCC inventory software and CRT will be another planning activity. Institutional arrangement that we have already received from the feedback survey. Climate finance tracking will be also the one of the activity that we are planning to do at regional level. Global Transparency Forum 2.0. Most of you have participated in the first Global Transparency Forum in Tokyo, Japan last year. We are planning to conduct the second one in the second quarter. So soon you will receive the update about the Global Transparency Forum participant, and we are happy to invite all of you to that Global Transparency Forum and to learn from each other. And this will be a different compared to the last year because most of you have submitted the BTR. So this will be a very good lesson learn exercise. Data is the main challenge, and we would like to conduct a series of webinar or session on this technical session, how to deal with this data management, understand the MPG flexibility provision, and also to about introducing about the CBIT-GSP and ID template. We are also planning for the regional workshop. Last year, we have done the regional workshop in the Tokyo after the Global Transparency Forum. The third in the series we will do this year, the regional workshop, and definitely we would like to learn, include the technical expert review process. So maybe in a 3-4 months, all the countries will be submitted the first BTR, and then the main challenge will be technical expert review process. So we would also like to learn, and we would also like to train you for that, how to deal with the technical expert review process, how to handle the in-country team decks, or the uh, consultant or regional review that conducted by the UNFCCC. And the sharing of experience about all the good practices, CBIT-GSP Gender Toolkit and the annual meeting. So this is the draft activity that we have planned at regional level for 2025. And these are the national activity that based on this consultation or talking with the conversation with this all the country. We have already started working with the Bangladesh, Laos, and the Bhutan for the in-country workshop. We have already received the request from them, and we have started working on them. Maybe within one or first quarter, we would like to complete this activity. We have already received the request from the Malaysia also that about this. They have already mentioned in the during this our today's meeting. So this is also Cambodia is also requested for that. So this is the draft planning of 2025 that we would like to in-country activity that we are planning to do. We are also happy to support for the BTR, also the technical expert review process. In the past, we have also supported these countries in a FSP process, which is a ICA process of the BUR. Similarly, we are also happy to support you in a technical expert review process of the first BTR. And we are expecting some BTR submission in a few months from the Nepal, Bangladesh, Vietnam, India. So of course, we are happy to submit and help them to submit the first BTR as soon as possible. And some of the usual activity that we do every year, series of best practices, success story from this Asian and also the other countries, update from the COP29, COP30, SBs, and knowledge of experience network exchange forum to climate transparency platform. So this is the quick update, and with this, I would like to start the Menti, and then maybe we can have a good discussion with this all the country and also the support providers who are present here. So I would request all of you to join this Menti session. I will also put a link in the chat box. Let me share the screen of Mentimeter. It is a self-paced survey, so those who have joined, please continue to answer all the questions. It's only have a 3-4 question, and I have also already asked these two questions regarding the work plan. The first question is, what extent do the proposed activity of 2025 align with your priority? Of course, you are free to suggest anything that we have not covered, but you want to include in 2025, please suggest here. We have put one question and we are happy to hear from you. So let me go. Those who have access, please use the link in the chat box, or you can scan this QR code, or just type the www.menti.com in your browser in mobile or laptop and enter the code 56982782. You can use the link in the chat box if you have not able to access. So I'm sharing the result. Let us see how many of you have joined. Okay, 18 people have already joined. That's a good thing. 19. So thank you for the all active participants. Those who have not joined, please click the link, or you can also scan this QR code, or just type on the top. You can see the code www.menti.com and enter the code 56982782. So the good thing is that we have participants from most of the Asian country. Thank you. And this question we have asked that we would like to share something with other countries. So lesson learned or the good transparency practices that you have implemented specifically for the BTR, please mention here. So this will be we will prepare a very good brief about your success story, and it will be circulated to all the Asian countries. We have institutional arrangement, good NDC tracking projection. Yes, I think this will be a active active exercise in the 2024, that you have done a very intensive engagement with all the national expert, ministry, stakeholder, department, statistical agencies, everyone who are working in the climate change because of this BTR. So of course, this will be a sharing experience for the other countries. LEAP, yeah, I think Maldives has already started using the LEAP with the training from the Stockholm Environment Institute. So this will be a very good transparency practice. And yeah, thank you for this response. So this is of course the draft work plan, and whatever work is there is anything, then we are happy to know, happy to include or accommodate any request that you have. So this, of course, we have prepared based on your feedback. So thank you for supporting, and believe that whatever work plan that we have prepared is almost aligned. But this is not the end, or this is not a finish of the work plan. We are happy to include as much as possible, and happy to see this response. If there is I would also, the second question was is there anything that you would like to include, or is that we have not included in the work plan, but you want to learn something about that? In-person training, yes, that we also learn from the 2024 activity that in-person is required. Article 6 implementation, yes. IPCC software, more capacity building training to GHG and NDC projection, yes. In-person training, estimation of expected and achieved emission reduction through mitigation action. Article 6. Yes, Article 6 was also the key topic, or new emerging topic that we have received in 2024, and we have also the collaborate with A6 IP team of the IGS. So they are also supporting us to do this learning of Article 6 in the country. In-person training, Article 6, use of IPCC software. So I think Lisa is already there. So after this Mentimeter, maybe we can have some words or something, some thoughtful session from all the international support providers. Those who have not responded, please, you can continue to answer all the question. This link is already in the chat box for the Mentimeter. And the last, I think, is about the satisfaction of the today's meeting. Thank you for the feedback. I would also request you to remaining people, those who have not responded, please respond to this feedback survey. We also motivated by your response, and this is also helpful for us to do the continuous work in the Asia and supporting all of you in this enhanced transparency framework. So with this, this is, I think, last question of the Mentimeter, and with this, we still have a time, and this time I would like to utilize for the discussion and also to learn from all of you to share your experience. And I would also like to give the chance to all the international support provider to say something about your planning in 2025 or any collaboration. So let me stop sharing this Mentimeter survey. And if Maldiv can share the mic, if you have solved the problem, then we would like to hear something from you, and then maybe we can have a chance to hear the other countries. Ms. Raupa, are you able to? Hello?
Yeah, Sri, Jai, what do you mean?
No, no problem, sir. I was talking to Maldives, Ms. Raupa. Okay, I think she's still trying to adjust the system. But let me move to the floor is open to all of you. If anyone has anything, we still have 10-15 minutes. So maybe we can invite all the support providers. Mirela, maybe you can start with the FAO. If you want to share something with the Asia Network. Or Alejandro from the FAO.
Thank you so much, Jaypal, for the opportunity. Thanks a lot. And thank you very much for this opportunity for FAO to present the work that we are doing in this region, where FAO is putting a huge effort also in supporting for helping the country in accessing the finance from a perspective of CBIT funds and also the enabling activities. And I would like also to thank my colleague if they want to turn it on their camera, if they can also just to introduce, to show themselves, you know, Alice is also in charge of the preparation of the CBIT and enabling activity in many countries. And Jordanis, that is also here, is technically supporting the implementation and the training in the country. So I'm here because FAO is supporting now the country through also the global CBIT follow project. And we are in the phase together also with the CBIT-GSP, identifying countries for dedicated support where FAO is actually working. FAO is working mostly in the follow sector for sure, even though we are treating many cross-cutting issues and covering also the other sector where is needed, in particular also focusing also on the adaptation part and the NDC tracking, and supporting the country in the reviews. So far we have been already supporting many countries on the technical review, the reports, and we will continue to do it also for 2025, and initiating also to look together at the improvement plan of the country in order to start planning on purpose for the second submission. So I'm here just to offer this opportunity for the countries. We are able to do the support in you can request the support by writing an email to the etf@fao.org, but we have also other modality. You can also use the CBIT-GSP platform, so the climate transparency platform in the request of support, indicating also FAO as a support provider. If you want, you can be also part of our network. So I will provide the details in the chat. Be part of our network where we are going to distribute the form for requesting support, and also presenting in more details the typology of support that we are providing. You already did a very good assessment, so it will be nice for us to take a stock of the exercise that you already did, JPAL in the region, and analyzing with a little bit more specific follow sector lens. So we are very happy to be here and to continue to collaborate with CBIT-GSP, but also the other agency, UNDP, and government of Australia, and PATPA, and many others that we have been already working also in the past. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Mirela, for the very insightful and very informative talk about the support that FAO is providing. And as Mirela mentioned, CBIT-GSP is actively working with the FAO to provide you support in whatever way that we can do for the transparency, for the BTR. And FAO is also the implementing agency of this JEP, and you can also approach them for the CBIT or the BTR project. So we thank you, Rafa, for sharing the experience in the chat. Yeah, you have a problem with it, but yeah, thank you for sharing in the chat. We really grateful to work with you in 2024, and the impact of our workshop will help you to submit the BTR before the time. That will be really grateful for us. So the floor is open. We still have a few minutes. So yeah, but Rosa is here and Rosa is back. So I would like to give the floor to her, and please, we are actively work with the PATPA in the last 2 years, and we are happy to collaborate in the future also. So please, Rosa.
Thank you very much, JPAL, for inviting to this meeting and collecting all of us in one room. Very happy to see you all, and yeah, it's a nice opportunity to start the year with this planning and getting some insights of what other partners are doing. I also would like to join you and other colleagues in congratulating all the 12 countries with the submission of the BTRs, and we are wishing best of luck to all the other countries who are working hard to prepare their reports and submit them also this year. We are, as you know, we are trying to also closely coordinate with all the partners in the region about our activities that we are planning for this year. And some of them are still, as you also mentioned, tentative, but also would like to share here that As continuation of our previous plans, we will be also hosting our Asia regional workshop this year. Last year, we did really bring together all the countries in Seoul, and we focused on the fast-tracking the submissions and the preparations of the BTRs, and also using some of the tools. This year, we will also take into account the still remaining challenges that countries experience, and we'll try to address those in the regional workshop. The country needs assessment that you and your team conducted, Jaypal. It is very important for us also to make use of this information and to base the preparation of the regional workshop on those items and points that have been raised. We will also be hosting the PADPA Global event this year, and we will definitely then reach out to all the colleagues for further details on this event. Specifically, also the other global event that we have is for all those that are attending the SBs in Bonn, the PADPA networking event. So we will be also happy to reach out in a couple of months and invite all colleagues to the networking event that we hold in the sidelines of the SBs. Another event that we have been supporting in the last years is the GAG training, the CUST GAG inventory training that is organized by the Greenhouse Gas Inventory Research Center of Korea and the UNFCCC Secretariat. PADPA is supporting it also, and it will be also taking place this year. Therefore, we're happy to continue this support as well. And related to the country support, we are open still for countries to request to submit their requests of support through the Climate Help Desk. We were happy to collaborate last year with Cambodia also on reviewing the BTR chapter, specifically the IPPU sector. And we are also happy to see that Cambodia successfully submitted its report. We remain open, as you also mentioned, for collaborating with all our partners in the region, with the CBIT-GSP, FAO, the Greenhouse Gas Inventory Research Center, the IGS colleagues from Japan, and the government Australia, and other partners that are putting all efforts in order for the ATF to be implemented further. And then in case if there are any other questions from the colleagues here in the team, please feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, best of luck for all of us, and happy to stay in touch.
Thank you so much, Rosa. And yes, PADPA is also the active support agency in the Asia, and all the activity that they are doing. We are very grateful to collaborate with them. And as Rosa mentioned, you can also visit the PADPA website for the detailed information of all the upcoming activities and the support work that they are doing. And I can see the hand from my friend Lisa, who has actively supported us in 2024. All that activity, there is a one component IPCC software in all our activity that we have done in the 2024. So that was only happened with support of IPCC TFI. And of course, I would like to give chance to Lisa to please have a floor and share your experience.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jaypal. And it's really nice to see you and nice to see everybody on the call. It was really a good year, and I appreciated having the chance to meet everyone in Baku and Tokyo and India and the sessions. And you know, I've been looking at the website every day since mid-December, trying to see who submitted and who used the IPCC software. And it's really, I mean, it's a huge congratulations to everyone. And it's nice to hear on the call that there's more BTRs following in the next couple of months. I think it's really positive. It's not an easy task, and it does require significant coordination across the country. So warm congratulations to everybody. I just wanted to say with the IPCC software, it is a great tool, not only for calculating the emissions, but I hope many have seen now also for submitting I saw one of your main challenges was about completing the CRTs. And I would just say that I saw that about 38 countries across the world have used the software for submitting for the BTR for calculating their emissions, but many haven't used it to submit. Not all have used it to submit, and so it's not a significant effort to go from that step of calculating to submission. And just to say that we're here to help in supporting the use of the software. We remain available to answer any questions you have, any challenges that you have seen. We will be releasing updated versions. There's a version hopefully in the next month that will come out on the F gases. I know many countries have used FX for the F gases, and I think the software will tremendously help the calculation and reporting of those. So we're happy to help with that. And just that we're here if there are any questions. And thanks for the good collaboration and hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lisa, for joining today's meeting and staying with us for the 2 hours. So thank you so much. And we also have a Government of Australia and NDC partnership. So if they want to share something, please. Mike, do you want to say something?
Thank you, Jaypal. Hello, everybody. Nothing specifically from me. Really exciting to see all the work that everybody has been doing, and thank you to CBIT-GSP for all the fantastic work. Looking forward to working with you and others in 2025. That's everything from me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for Mike. Government of Australia is also actively now working in supporting this Asian country in the transparency. And I think we have a DO also from the NDC partnership. If you are here.
Hi, Jaypal.
Hi.
Sorry. Good afternoon. Thanks for giving us a floor. Now, just also nothing specific, but just wanted to congratulate everyone who has been able to beat the deadline in time, and looking forward to the next submissions. And of course, as you pointed out earlier, during one of your interventions this year is again another important year for the climate community, where everyone's expected to submit the NDC 2.0 by next month, and the intersections between the BTR and reporting, well, the whole ETF itself and NDCs, that would be something that we are looking out and looking forward to see what lessons learned would be arising from it, because definitely this would inform the next iterations of both documentary reporting process. And yeah, we'll be very keen to also collaborate with development partners here, especially on that particular topic, where how NDCs, BTRs can inform each other, vice versa. Over to you, Jaypal.
Yeah. Thank you, DO. And DO is also actively working in NDC partnership, and NDC partnership is also providing support specifically in NDC and all the work at whatever they can support. So thank you for us. And I think we have Miss Bansal from UNFCCC RCC. If you are here.
Hi, Jaypal. I am here. Thank you very much for having us. I'm Jui from the UNFCCC Regional Collaboration Center for Asia and the Pacific, and I'm very grateful to see all the work that's been done by CBIT-GSP. We look forward to collaborating with you throughout this year and seeing where we can support.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the last chance for any countries or anyone, if you want to share anything with us or with all the support provider, we are happy to hear. Yes, Mr. Akan from the Mongolia, please.
Hello, Jaypal. And last year, throughout the year, we've been quite intensive work have been done, and throughout this process, thank you for supporting us and collaborating us to make it happen. Jaypal, your support was very crucial, and that's through the UNEP. And at the same time, also CBIT-GSP program, also FAO was also helped a lot. And also ETF was very new to us as well. And of course, this IPCC software is really important for us to create the database and further BTR is going to be improved based on our existing established database. And it was a very great experience, and we are looking forward to enhance our capacity and also the experts. And it was a very critical moment as well as a learning process, and happy to continue our efforts together to make it happen better in the coming years. Thank you. Thank you, FAO, UNEP, and also supporting partners. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. And we are also grateful to work with you in the BTR preparation. And we are happy to see the progress what Mongolia has done in the past, also in the last year. Thank you for believing us. And if there is anyone else want to speak something or anything. Okay, so we are, I think, 5 minutes more time that we have took for the meeting, but it was very great meeting. And I think with concluding this today's meeting, we are very encouraged by all this kind of discussion and valuable insight that all of you have shared today. Your active participation demonstrate the strong spirit of collaboration that defines the Asia network. And the work plan that we have discussed for this 2025 reflect the priorities and the challenges that you have found during the 2024 and also in the past, and also our capacity need assessment. So your feedback will definitely help us for the further refine our activity, our approach, to ensure the whatever work that we are doing, whatever that we are planning to deliver, hope that it is meaningful support for all the Asian countries. And with this, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all these Asian countries, all the support providers, those who are present today for the almost 2 year, more than 2 hours. And also my colleague, Ms. Ketsive and Mr. Francisco from the Copenhagen team, to continuously guiding, providing the feedback and supporting and helping me to working very effectively in this Asia Transparency Network. So with this, let's maintain this momentum and continue to strengthen our regional collaboration. Our success depends on our active participation and engagement. So I will definitely in contact with you throughout the year. And thank you for your all the time today. And we look forward to working closely with each of you throughout the 2025. So please don't hesitate to reach out to all the to CBIT-GSP, to all the support provider in the Asia Transparency Network. Stay safe, and we will be touched soon with the meeting of the summary, and all this PPT will be shared with you through email. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining today's meeting.
Thank you, Jaipal. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you
Thank you,
so
Jaipal.
much.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Jaipal. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.